Rive-Sud and Atlantic looking to get their first win this weekend. Rive-Sud currently are 4-0 with a big win this morning versus Eastern Ontario. We had lots of goals there from Rive-Sud, 3 by Larocque, 3 by Audrey Vachon, and 4 by rookie. What's her name again? Kellyanne Boucher, doing a fantastic debut season so far in 2025 and 2026.
So you were mentioning Kellyanne Boucher is one of the 2 players from Quebec that came down. One went for Rive-Sud. The other one, Mia Tanguay, came for Mission. So great Ringette that's coming up to play.
And here comes Rive-Sud onto the ice.
So coming up here, we're going to go with some legacy footage from 1979, a long time ago. So we're going to see where Ringette began till now, where we are today.
Ringette is a Canadian game designed exclusively for girls. Basically, it is played on ice with a ring and a bladeless stick. It was invented in Ontario in the mid-1960s and ever since has been soaring in popularity. Today, there are between 50 and 60,000 girls in Canada who play Ringette, and 350 of those gathered here in Winnipeg for the first ever Canadian Championships. 16-year-old Lisa Lowe has been playing Ringette for 9 years. She is a center for a team from Ajax, Ontario. Tell me how you got started in Ringette 9 years ago.
I had to go undercover. I was supposed to say I was 8 years old, but I really wasn't, so that's how I started.
And Lisa finished this game with 1 goal and 1 assist. In the second period, Ontario outscored Manitoba 5-3 to win 8-6.
I hope it goes in the history books. I'll probably remember it for the rest of my life. I'll probably tell it to my grandchildren.
That was really a nice piece of heritage we just saw there. You can see from where the sport was to where it is now.
It evolved
just,
quite a bit.
the protection and they had no ringette line.
No, it seemed like they had no equipment at the time. And right now they don't have much equipment either. I mean, they don't need to wear shoulder pads as the younger kids do now today. But you can see with the grills, the visors they have now, the sticks are not the same. We have the carbon fiber sticks now with flexes, which I don't think we had back in the day with those wooden kinds,
no.
And just the rules, too, have evolved throughout the time. We have the any3in line that we didn't see in the previous footage. The any3 line really essentially means having only 3 players from each team getting into the zone, whether you're in defensive or offensive.
So we're going back to more archives here. 1985. You can see 6 years later where we are.
I wasn't even born then.
I was.
When Sports Weekend asked me to come and cover Ringette, I had the same question everybody else had. What is Ringette?
I don't know. Do you know what Ringette is?
I really don't know.
I guess something to do with a ball. I don't know. Hey, what do you think? Girls play it?
It's girls hockey. That's what it is.
Isn't it?
But the process of moving the ring down the ice is what makes the game of Ringette different. You know, in hockey, they have an offside where a player cannot cross the blue line before the puck. Well, in Ringette, that's out. No player in Ringette may carry the puck across any line. One of the more interesting stories at these championships is about number 2, 17-year-old Brita Lind of Saskatchewan. Through the skills obtained in Ringette, she is looking at a possible scholarship to a university.
Well, I have a chance to go to Harvard, to play hockey. The coach phoned me, he said that I went first on his recruitment list. And as soon as they heard Canadian and that I once played hockey, they just think that, Wayne Gretzky or something.
One of the big problems in Ringette, we've talked to some of the officials, they'd like to speed up the game. And in order to do that, they may have to go to a shot clock. And we asked Marnie Gutfredson how much this would affect Manitoba's game.
Generally, it will affect the game of Ringette. It'll make it a much faster game. It'll change Manitoba's style, because I know our style does deal with a lot of ring ragging. I think it would be better generally for the game of Ringette. It would speed the game up, and we would just have to learn how to change our style.
Here we see Betty Shields, president of Ringette Canada, present the Jean Sauvé Cup to the Manitoba champions, the girls from Winnipeg. And as we said, 4 years, 4 times out of 5 years is not bad in any sport. Right back at it in the fall, all winding up with their national championships next year in Regina, Saskatchewan. So from Dollar Des Ormeaux, back to Sports Weekend Control in Toronto.
Wow, that was an incredible video. What I love the most, I think it's the haircuts.
Yeah, definitely has changed over the time, right? Incredible. Even the style of playing has completely changed over the years. Wow, what a piece of history, you said.
It's beautiful to see.
I wasn't even born yet to know that the sport existed, but what I found interesting is how they called it girls hockey and not to carry the puck over the line. How interesting how today we don't say that anymore. It's a ring and It's ringette, right? So we're getting prepared for the national anthem. So we just wrapped up the national anthem, and we're getting set for this matchup. Revolution of Rive-Sud and the Atlantic Attack. Should be an interesting matchup today.
So I want to thank Ringette Canada for letting us, giving us this awesome opportunity. For the people at home, as many will see, I am French-Canadian, and I'm doing my best to give you guys at home a great show in English. So thanks everybody to be here. Welcome to the game. This is an awesome matchup, Rive-Sud against Atlantic Attack. So we're going, game is on. Colette is looking at her options. Passes quickly to number 4, Leblanc. Gallant, sorry. Going in the corner. 13 seconds on the shot clock already. Going a lot of speed. First big save from number 31, Laurie Saint-Pierre, which is the starting goaler.
Great tap by
this game. Going deep in the zone. Caught. Rive-Sud in possession. Looking at their options. Fresh legs are on the ice now. Letting back to number 9, Laurence Larocque, one of their big snipers. Larocque skating quickly. Larocque that won last year the trophy for, remember Cassandra?
I think one of the top forwards.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So one of the big players of Revolution.
Yeah,
it's intercepted by Atlantic Attack. Cycling the other way. 11 minutes and 51 seconds left in this first period.
Rive-Sud showing again that great offensive pressure to get back that ring.
Well, we nearly had a breakaway here. We touched it.
So the 30-second shot clock has run down. So now the last person in possession has to give it back to the next team. Keeble with the pass. Can't quite spear it right now. Is able to pass it to Vachon. Plount with the ring. And now Brittany Snowden with the ring.
So we're going back on the other side. Snowden leaves back. Oh, nice back pass here.
Yeah, right on.
To Voto, Manon Voto.
And
Giving
she's
back to Snowden. Snowden.
Great shot, hitting the post.
St. Pierre looking on this one. I think she caught a little bit of it.
Yeah, she wasn't too sure at first, but she caught it right on.
So big pressure here from Atlantic Attack, giving back to Voto once again. New legs are coming back on the ice for attack. Captain Cormier, they're waiting for the ring.
Rive-Sud keeping it nice
pass.
and tight.
Well, we didn't tap the ring quickly enough. Still always deep in the zone. Wanted for a reset shot, but we missed the net. LeBlanc. Reset done. Nice blocker save by St. Pierre.
Oh, it seems like we have a violation. I didn't quite catch what the violation was there. And the ring will go to Atlantic Attack. Earlier this morning, Sarah Bernard-Lacaille was interviewed, and she was asked about how to prepare against Atlantic Attack, and they said to keep that triangle nice and tight defensively to prevent those cross-ice passes that they're truly strong at Atlantic.
Attacks back with the ring. Big pressure there in the last 2 minutes of play from Attack. In the corner, looking for all her options. Gave back the ring. Attack's looking for a shot on goal.
Ooh. Did that hit
Missed the goal
on
St. Pierre's side there.
Now every time the ring touches the goaltender, it does reset the clock.
Going back.
So we have a two-line pass.
In the back of the net. Cormier with the
Again,
ring.
good pressure by Rive-Sud, being relentless. Holding on still, Atlantic.
For the moment, Atlantic Attack is looking like a little bit too quick for Rive-Sud there. They're going to have to do a few adjustments. Hard shot right between the legs of St. Pierre. And just like that, it's already 1-0 after a few minutes of play.
Yeah, grabbing that speed at the top of the triangle and turning in right into the center, sneaking that goal right in between the pads of Laurie St. Pierre. That was a sneaky part. We want to look for those key goals that get the lead right off of this game.
So we can see here, awesome. She was against 3 players. Was able to keep the ring, and a really nice shot between the legs of St. Pierre. Revolution's going to have to bounce back. Pass intercepted. Going back the other way.
So a reminder, we do have to make a pass between each blue line. You cannot cross the line with the ring. Very essential.
In the corner once again. Atlantic Attack with the ring. Long pass.
There's that nasty cross-ice pass, eh?
Yeah. They don't always work, but when they got hard passes like that, they get to the player.
Definitely. Oh, and a delay penalty
We've got
coming up.
Delay penalty here.
So that does restart the shot clock when there is a delay penalty. But unfortunately, the goaltender is going to stop that play.
So we're going to have a 2-minute penalty for tripping against Attack.
Larocque looks like she's getting set up for that big shot of hers. Great shot by Larocque.
Okay. Comms are back, and we're getting back to the action here. So power play for Rive-Sud.
Snowden getting that ring back. Oh, the shots missing just off the top of the net.
Always with the ring off St. Pierre. She's been completely all alone, and you can't blame the goalie for goals like this. So already like that, it's 2-0
for Atlantic Attack, and really capitalizing on that turnover right there. Fantastic goal. Brittany Snowden leaving from the defensive zone, bringing into the offensive attack, getting that top net goal. Fantastic. Hopefully, Rive-Sud can capitalize still on their power play right here. 5 against 4.
That was a shorthanded goal. Go back deep in the zone. Rive-Sud's going to try to bounce back quickly on one of the rookie goaltenders of Atlantic Attack. We forgot to mention who's the goalie for the attack. So we're going to go back. So we can see here on the replay how St. Pierre was absolutely alone, but still was able to grab a part of that ring. But listen, we can't do everything. We need teams around us, and just like that, it was 2-0. But a great effort by Laurie St. Pierre. Nice blocker save by the rookie goalie of attack. So we can see here that Rive-Sud there is trying to generate some offense quickly there with the 30 seconds left on their power play. It's harder if you can explain to us a bit the power play. How different is a power play at Ringette from hockey? What's the major difference, Cassandra?
So the main difference here, obviously one penalty won't make a difference when you're in the NA3 end zone offensively and defensively. The impact is really in the neutral zone where you have an offset of players who are getting checked on. So mostly it's when we get 2 penalties in Ringette, that's when it becomes really key for the offensive play to really capitalize, because then it becomes a 3-on-2.
So we're getting back to the action. The penalty is over, so we're playing at 5 against 5. 2-0 always the score here at Arena Sylvio, Mantha, the beautiful region of Montreal. Thank everybody across Canada for watching this game.
And
always
worldwide
happy.
too, eh?
Pardon?
Worldwide as well.
Worldwide, yes.
How about that?
There's a lot of change in the last years with all these.
Oh, and a close shot there by Lacombe.
Back in the corner. Camille Lavoie with the ring. Trying to force it. Oh, what a save. Great save.
Nice
by the goalie here.
Yeah, nice drive too by Lacombe into that circle. Not the circle, sorry, but the triangle.
So each time the goalie makes a save, the shot clock resets back to 30 seconds. So that's why maybe when you can see shot clock going down and you hear the goalie from the other team banging their stick on the ice, it's to tell the players shoot on net so we can reset the shot clock. Going back, they're crashing the net. Oh.
Great save by Laurie St. Pierre again. And that will be goalie reign for crease violation by Atlantic Attack. So an important reminder, the crease for the goaltender, that blue line across the net where you see Laurie right now with the ring, just passing it down to Larocque. No player must enter other than the goaltender or the acting goaltender.
Back in the corner. We're trying to generate some offense there. Here we got the captain Plante with the ring. 7 seconds on the shot clock. We're going to have to, that's what I was saying. You're hearing the stick of the goalie.
Oh, fantastic
Who
goal.
else than Laurence Larocque to bring the game back to only 1 goal. What a shot.
Let's take a look at the replay coming up here.
Absolute laser beam on the blocker side of the goalie of Atlantic Attack, and
those are tough shots to stop. Right by over the pad, completely far side to the left post there.
So Atlantic Attack's going right back in the zone. Snowden Pivoting. Oh, what an awesome pass here. Another back pass. Oh my God, this play was beautiful. Going back, Snowden all alone, trying to shoot, gets through the legs, and great save from St. Pierre.
So you see the referee there counting down a 5-second violation. So Rive-Sud was in possession at the time, and probably Atlantic Attack had crossed that goaltender crease, creating that 5-second delay.
Bowling in the corner there, giving back to number 88. Atlantic Attack goalie with passing the ring back.
Rive-Sud really gaining that energy back since that goal. Oh, and a missed opportunity there.
Lacombe with the ring.
Great speed.
Nice speed going right through the slot. Back to number 77. Shot. Nice save from the goalie. Gave back the ring in the back of the net. Going back the other way. 3 minutes, 16 seconds left.
Great forecheck. Ooh.
Battling in the back. Intercepted by Atlantic Attack. Going back the other way. In the middle of the ice. Bumped here. Long pass to Beal. Beal on her knees. Waiting for her teammates to get on the ice. In the back. 10 seconds left on the shot clock.
That's where you hear the goaltender signaling her teammates that they need to get a reset.
Beal, a nice pass here to LeBlanc.
So they don't get that reset because it hit outside of the goal net. So it needs to hit either the post or the goaltender in order to reset that shot clock.
Long pass to number 28, Boucher. Boucher, which is the other player I was talking about from Quebec. Oh, nice.
Great effort.
Yeah. But we passed in the crease.
Yeah, Larocque was in the crease, I believe, after that tripped up there.
So it's Georgia Fraser in net for the Atlantic Attack. In the middle of the ice, looking for all their options. Long pass.
As you can see, she needs to absolutely make that pass through the blue line.
Nice play here. We're going, we've got 6 seconds left to shoot. Nice save on St. Pierre. Up until now, I find personally that the quality of shots of attack are much more dangerous. They're passing well in the zone, and St. Pierre is really having hard shots to save.
And they're really capitalizing on those but their rings rather. So I believe they crossed the blue line there.
Yep.
So that becomes a violation. So Atlantic Attack crossing that blue line with the ring becomes a violation. So it goes to ice advantage to Rive-Sud. As you can see, they're going to be starting with a free pass here. They got 5 seconds to make that free pass, and they cannot cross the center line of the offensive circle there. Oh,
nice
shot.
Yeah, right between the legs. She fooled everybody except the goalie. We're going back the other way there. Attack. Nice pass. A lot of speed on attack side. Rive-Sud's adjusting well since a hard beginning of the period. But so we got a stoppage of play here, a penalty. 2 minutes for hooking.
And that will be a call for. It was pretty tight there. It seemed like they both got caught up in their sticks there. All right, so it's going to be Rive-Sud with the hooking call here.
Snowden at the face-off circle. Oh, nice pass right in the corner. Back to number 23, Manon Vautour. Circling around the net, looking at all their options there. We're trying to open up the triangle. Nice pass right in the slot. Oh,
nice save.
I love their passing there. It's
yeah, they're going to have to keep that triangle tighter, as they mentioned this morning that they wanted to do to prevent New Brunswick, their Atlantic Attack, to get into those open center spaces. Shot backhander.
Intercepted by Dumont. Going back, nice back pass here to Boucher. in the middle of the ice, intercepted by Atlantic Attack. They're battling. Oh, now won by Attack. Going on her backs. Another great
batted
save.
Away.
Laurie Saint-Pierre is going on her head there. Awesome performance. And just like that, the first period is already over.
And it seems like Atlantic Attack are really dominating right now in this first quarter. As you said, their shots are much more dangerous right now. They're really getting advantage. They're cutting into the center, getting that open space shot. So Rive-Sud and Atlantic Attack are going to regroup for this first quarter ending. Well, let's take a look at replays first, and we'll come back to some of the rules.
Yep. So right here,
Larocque's first goal.
Larocque's,
and those are not easy rings to pick.
That was an awesome shot by Larocque that brought the score back to 2-1.
And here's a near miss right here. I believe that's César. Staying square, the goaltender of Atlantic Attack.
The passing is beautiful. I mean, you got the girls are doing back passes like it's
almost as natural as doing a normal forward pass, doing the backhanded one.
Really nice. So great. So great first period here of Ringette. Atlantic Attack that on my side has a slight advantage on Rive-Sud. I don't know what you think. Maybe this morning Rive-Sud played against Ontario, finished by a big difference.
For Rive-Sud, yeah.
For Rive-Sud, I think 11-2.
I believe it was 11-4.
11-4?
11-4, yeah. And some great goals by Larocque and Vachon, as well as rookie Kellyanne Boucher. But this morning was a heartbreak loss for New Brunswick against Montreal. There in those last couple of seconds, Blanchette getting that goal right on. So they're looking to get their first win today. It won't be an easy battle for Rive-Sud.
So we're going back here. We've got Larocque, the only scorer for Rive-Sud. Larocque skating hard. We'll have Laurence Larocque in an interview a little bit later on. Larocque with the ring, trying to crash the net. There are 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Hard shot. She touched the net because going back, Larocque with the ring to Dumont. Back to Larocque. Larocque, hard shot. Oh, I love those low shots.
Looking for that 5-hole goal right there, sneaking past the defenders of Atlantic Attack.
I think they're going to try to shoot more on net on Rive-Sud's side, maybe doing a little bit less beautiful plays and trying to shoot more on the rookie goalie.
A little bit more grinding there and getting those good bounces at their advantage right there.
We've got two different goalies here. We've got Laurie Saint-Pierre, which is a veteran goalie, and
also playing for Team Canada this year for the senior championships happening in Finland in early November.
Leaving in a few days. I think they're leaving on the 31st for Finland. So we've got two goalies on opposite experience levels, let's say, and both of them are doing awesome up until now. So back in the corner, we're going to have a penalty here. We can see that one come there. Sizia, I think, with boarding or...
So unlike in most contact sports, Ringette is more... so we definitely want to remove that body contact as much as possible. We want to play the ring, and here comes the replay on the penalty.
Yeah, we can see here, she was like, the stick was really sticking out, and she...
Yeah, her hands extended there. You want to keep those close to the body. It's all right to go and be physical, but you got to keep the hands in.
And play the ring.
Absolutely.
We're going back. Attack on the power play. We're still at the beginning of this second period. Magic Attack. Back to Snowden. Nice pass to Voto. Awesome back pass. Well, for all the kids at home that are watching all these beautiful back passes, I can guarantee you something. It's much harder to do it than it looks, because these girls are professionals, and I know a lot of younger kids in Ringette that try to do back passes, and the result isn't always as good.
No, it requires a lot of practice and mobility as well. You know, the physical training to the sport is just as important as any other sport.
Oh, yeah. Snowden, great pass. cut in the front of the net. Going back to Manon Voto. Voto, hard shot on St. Pierre. He was going for a reset shot. He's going back the other way.
You'll see these passes off the boards quite often in Ringette. We often call it the seventh player, as much defensively as offensively. So you use that to your advantage, especially when you're on disadvantage right now for Rive-Sud.
Back pass to Snowden, 1 against 1. Oh, what a save by Rive-Sud. Oh my God.
And another one.
3 saves in a row. Oh.
Keeping the team.
That was
right
incredible.
In the game.
One of the best goalies in the league against one of the best players against the league. It's
yeah, I believe her latest stats for she has a 0.927 save percentage right now.
Oh, we can see her Snowden there going on the other side. What an awesome save by St. Pierre.
Not easy.
And right back on the rebound, another hard shot, and we went for a third shot. St. Pierre is on fire. Unbelievable to see. Great Ringette here.
That surprise element too that Brittany Snowden brought there, staying into the game, is super important.
Sometimes big goalie saves like this there, they will give wings to your players and it'll go back to the other side. And I'm really anxious to see how the players of Rive-Sud are going to bounce back there from the big performance of their star goalie.
Yeah, definitely now their 5-on-5 penalty is over, so it should be an even matchup right now.
Back in the middle of the ice, Gallant with the ring, fresh legs back on the ice. Crashing towards the net, left all alone.
There.
Number 66 here, left all alone in front of the net. Taylor Beal.
So right now they whistled for a move it or lose it, I believe. The ring became immobile from the attacking team with the defending Rive-Sud. So as soon as that ring becomes immobilized, the ref judges it got to be stopped.
In the middle of the ice, Richard passing. Intercepted by Rive-Sud in Eleanor Sazia, number 77. Sazia looking at her options. Gives back to Lauriane Alain, number 20. Alain, nice pass. The number...
Spearing, something very important. Oof.
Oh, yeah.
And that would be a major for Atlantic Attack.
Yeah.
And see here she misses a spear, and then...
Oh, yeah, she pushed her right. Just with her hand.
Exactly. And
just
we talked
strong
about
enough,
it earlier.
it's dangerous.
We want to make sure to keep our hands in close, and being that close to the boards, we want to make sure the players are safe as well. And unfortunately, that will be a major penalty for Atlantic Attack, being it'll be a 4-minute penalty.
4-minute.
And 4-minute power play for Rive-Sud to capitalize on.
I'm really anxious to see what Rive-Sud is going to be able to do here. After huge saves of St. Pierre, they're going to be able to bounce back. Nice shot.
Oh, fantastic goal.
Just trickled in. She did a partial save, but...
I believe the pass was from Camille Lavoie from the opposite side of the ice.
So a great goal. This is a goal that Rive-Sud really needed there. So we can see here, keeping the ring. And hard shot.
And the defender really biting into that dig that she applied. Fantastic goal, way to capitalize on that penalty, and because it's a major penalty, it remains another 3 minutes and 40 seconds left.
So we're back to an even game here. I was expecting something like this. I couldn't. Rive-Sud adjusted themselves very well, and the penalties, their Atlantic Attack going to have to stay out of the bench because, I mean, Rive-Sud is really, they got so many good players and top guns that you can't leave them play like that.
They definitely got to use this momentum to get that lead and give some cushion and help out the Laurier St. Pierre that are making those key saves to keep the team up and competitive.
Yeah. We've got stoppage of play.
So
going back to Fraser.
So because the shot clock ran out while Rive-Sud had the ring goes to the goaltender to make a free pass to their teammate. She has about 5 seconds to do so. So that's why you see the referee counting down with his arm there.
Back in the corner. Atlantic Attack to Cormier. Colette, excuse me. 3 seconds left on the shot clock. That was what I was saying. Sometimes they go just for just a side shot to reset. They don't want to always score on resets. But what works often.
Yeah.
Sometimes they try to do a reset and the goalie's really not expecting a shot like that. Plound towards the net. Oh, shot between the legs there. Nice save from the rookie goaltender, Georgia Fraser.
Nice stick check.
We're going back. Kéliane Boucher in the corner.
Rive-Sud really capitalizing on those cross-ice passes to go on the weak side and pressure right there. Rive-Sud controls the ring and takes her time.
So we can see here that the goalie Fraser is going with the disc. The goalie disc.
Yes.
So we don't see St. Pierre's got how can I say, the mitt like a hockey goalie.
Yep.
And in Ringette there's a lot of goalies that have the disc.
Yeah, it's a special made blocker, I would say. That was developed by an actual goaltender in Canada.
Yeah.
And it was essentially they used to have it either a broom ball glove, those old D-gel gloves, but then you had some others that were more comfortable with the hockey mitt. It goes really with the preference of the goaltender.
We're going back with number 20, Lauriane Alain. Alain drops back to Lacombe. Lacombe back to Larocque. Larocque that did the first goal for Rive-Sud.
Waiting for teammates to come in.
Larocque trying to crash the net, taking up speed. Nice pass right in the slot. We've got two players, so that's where the move it or lose it rule.
So as you can see, both players speared the ring at the same time, but because Atlantic Attack were the second to do so, essentially that ring goes to the team that is capitalizing and making that ring immobile, getting them a free pass advantage.
Michel with the ring, great pressure from the players of Rive-Sud. Along the ramp there, nice pass to LeBlanc, already 5 seconds left on the shot clock. So St. Pierre with the save, and we're going back the other way. Lavoie.
Nice pass down the boards by Lavoie.
Back in the corner. Back to Lavoie. Lavoie. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Nice cycle, nice pressure here from Rive-Sud. A little shot. Reset is done.
Like you mentioned earlier, they sometimes go for the reset, not necessarily to shoot, but they want just to regain that control for that 30-second period.
Back to the goalie, Fraser. Nice pass. Going the other way. Drops behind to Richard. In front of the bench of the Atlantic Attack. Going back, we're losing a lot of time in our own zone. We're already back to 13 seconds on the shot clock. So we're going to have to hurry up. In the zone, nice save from St. Pierre, glove save.
Way to control the ring inside and to be able to make that pass back to her teammates there.
Absolutely.
And gain control.
Going back with Rive-Sud is one of the teams going to be able to take an advantage before the half. Stay tuned. We're going back with Richard. Long pass in the middle of the ice. Pass a little bit too strong here, intercepted by Rive-Sud. It gives back to Boucher. Going back the other way, back to Boucher. Nice play here, hard shot, nice save from the goalie. We're testing a lot on the low portion of the goalie.
Yeah, and Boucher looking for her 5th goal today.
Hard shot.
Colette making the pass down the center. Looking for that Atlantic Attack down in the offensive zone there. You can hear the goaltender tapping down because there's 10 seconds left in that shot clock. They need to reset it. And nice defending by Rive-Sud there, cutting that pass and making sure that they don't shoot on net. We call those corner shots or one-timers, as most hockey fans would call it. Very tough to do in ringette because you got to spear inside that ring, and it has to be a perfect timing. And you don't want that ring to go and trickle up the stick. It needs to stay on the ground if you want to release that shot, making sure it hits the target. Atlantic circulating with the ring. Up the boards, looking for an option. Makes a back pass. Pressuring the triangle and looking for, again, that corner pass. 10 seconds left at the shot clock. Who shoots, and it just misses wide, and there's still no reset. They really need to get that reset to keep control of the ring. And that will be a shot clock violation from Atlantic Attack, so it will be, it seems that it will not. It seemed that it made contact with the goaltender just before. So a lucky break for Atlantic Attack here to gain that free pass advantage there. So as mentioned earlier, there is a free pass in the offensive zone here. She has 5 seconds to do so, and she cannot cross that blue line you see there. And no player must enter that offensive circle either during that 5-second period. Atlantic, the forwards are coming out wide, and it will be an obstruction. Seiza with the 2-minute call there. Very important. We cannot block any player making a motion into the zone or anything, rather, if you're not in possession of the ring. So that becomes an interference call. So the move was to basically slow down the Atlantic play, but because she was in movement, it did become a 2-minute penalty there. Atlantic with the ring. Going behind the net. She's looking for a pass. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. You hear the goaltender tapping her stick, notifying her team that she needs to take a shot or get that clock reset. St. Pierre is able to make the pass to her defenseman. Cross-ice pass, looking for that breakout zone into the neutral zone. Back in the neutral zone. Small pass to Boucher. And she just trips up there. But Larocque is close by to scoop up that ring. Larocque waiting for her line mates to enter the zone with 10 seconds left within the shot clock. 5 seconds left. She needs to get that reset, making a small pass to Lavoie. Can't quite get it to her. Good defending from Atlantic. Atlantic in the neutral zone, making the pass down the boards. Great footwork going on. Again, shot clock winding down. The period is winding down, rather. 3 seconds left into the period. And she almost got that shot right in. So some great play going on here in the second period of Rive-Sud. Rive-Sud there making a good battle back into this game, making it 2-2. Fantastic adjustments that were made. And here are a couple of replays. So here you have Lacombe passing it to Seiza, but great save by rookie goaltender Georgia Fraser. And again, some key saves from Laurie St. Pierre here for Rive-Sud, making back-to-back saves, not letting that post go. And you can see here, not New Brunswick, but Atlantic Attack really capitalizing on those flat defending from Rive-Sud. So they really need to tighten up that triangle there to ensure that there's no center space for them to shoot and take an advantage. Vautour with some notorious shots from the point there. And great spearing from Prou. And you see how she just dishes it out right into the center, into the open space. But key save by Laurie St. Pierre, once again, making sure nothing goes in and keeping the team in this competition today. You can see here Lacombe, as she tries to spear that ring, how it went up the stick, but she was able to regain it, and to be able to shoot. So fantastic work by Rive-Sud to come back from that 2-0 deficit, making it 2-2 coming into the second half. So in Ringette right now, in the NRL, so the National Ringette League, we have 4 periods, so 4 quarters of 13 minutes each. So now we have completed the first 2 quarters, and we're heading to the halftime where the Zamboni will clean up the ice so it's nice, fresh, and crisp like we like it on Saturday mornings, those early morning practices. So the girls are all going to regroup with their coaches and talk to each other and find out a new game plan heading out to the second half for the 2 next quarters. So I would like to thank our sponsors for Ringette Canada. So thank you to the Government of Canada, Gatorade, Sports Play, and Athena Ringette, and all of our team sponsors for their support of Ringette and women's sports. And we had a great time to broadcast this a beautiful sport that was invented a couple of years ago. Well, not a couple of years ago, rather, but a long time ago, 1963 in North Bay, Ontario. And what an honor it is to broadcast this on the All Women's Sports Network and YouTube. Amazing. ISI Digital Broadcasting, thank you guys for this fantastic setup you guys have for us in order to broadcast this amazing sport we have here in this amazing hub. So we have multiple. So we're going to take a look at a couple of the highlights here of the goals. So right here, the first goal from New Brunswick, capitalizing on that open ice pass, and then actually just missing it, but then again coming in for the short side pass and surprising Laurie Saint-Pierre. Plante with that weird kind of rolling pass, but Laurence Larocque was able to spear it and capitalize on a shot right there. And a beautiful pass from Camille Lavoie to her teammate Lacombe and sneaking a goal pass.
C'est plus que le Canadien, c'est capoté. Fait que bonjour tout le monde, nous sommes ici avec le numéro 9 du Révolution, Laurence Larocque. Ça va bien, Laurence?
Oui, ça va bien.
Oui, ça va bien. Laurence, peux-tu nous passer à travers les 2 premières périodes, s'il te plaît?
Ben, je pense que ça a commencé vraiment fort. Tu sais, on s'attendait à ce que le Nouveau-Brunswick soit un peu fatigué, puis nous aussi, parce qu'on a joué une game ce matin, mais je pense que les 2 équipes sont vraiment sorties fortes. Puis il y a beaucoup de forechecks qui se donnent, fait que c'est une bonne game.
Les gros arrêts de Laurie qui vous a gardé dedans, puis vous avez rebondi tout de suite là, avec un but.
Oui, vraiment, elle nous garde dedans, elle fait la split super bonne, fait que ça va bien.
Laurence, écoute, ça fait beaucoup d'années que tu joues contre l'attaque. C'est quoi la différence cette année, selon toi, de l'attaque par rapport aux autres années?
Je pense il leur manque une de leurs bonnes joueuses, fait qu'ils ont vraiment changé leur jeu. Tu sais, on s'était vraiment habitués à jouer contre les 2 sœurs ensemble. Là, c'est un différent cycle qu'ils font à l'attaque, fait que ça change les choses, il faut se réadapter. Fait que je trouve que c'est un beau défi.
Ils ont 2 gardiennes recrues aussi, là, ça doit changer un petit peu. Oui,
ça change. Puis aussi, c'est qu'on est habitué encore aux autres gardiennes. On sait leur force, leur faiblesse. Là, c'est des nouvelles gardiennes. Il faut s'habituer à trouver les trous différemment des autres gardiennes aussi.
Laurence, écoute, ça fait plusieurs années que tu n'es pas juste la meilleure marqueuse de ton équipe, mais meilleure marqueuse du circuit. L'année passée, tu as gagné des grands honneurs. C'est quoi la clé de ton succès de rester aussi performante année après année?
Bien, moi, je pense que pour moi, c'est de mettre les efforts hors glace, vraiment à l'entraînement, puis à bien m'alimenter, m'hydrater, puis tout. Je pense que c'est ça qui donne le edge sur toutes les autres, parce que tout le monde a un immense talent. Dans le fond, c'est qui travaille le plus fort à l'extérieur de la glace. C'est comme ça que moi, je le vois.
Super. Merci beaucoup, Laurence, puis bonne fin de match.
Merci.
Back to you, Cassandra.
All right, so we're going to head into a quick break for a commercial. Thank you, guys.
They're just superhumans, and they come from a humble background.
Seeing my sisters make big teams, it made me realize, even though we're from this little province, you can make your dreams come true if you work hard.
They just love the game so much.
8 seconds remaining. Snowden with a shot.
This past season, the 2 of them scored 97 and 96 points each. That's in 24 games.
My earliest memory of Ringette is my dad making an outdoor rink in the backyard.
Our older sisters did not go easy on us. There was no mercy in our family.
She knows what I'm capable of. I know what she's capable of.
So they've always been really close. Moncton sisters ready to take on Ringette World.
All right, in.
This is the game we came here to play, guys.
They said that if she got another concussion, she'd never be able to play Ringette again.
Oh, nice break.
I'm always scared that I don't get hurt.
When we first started the Atlantic Attack, we were at the bottom of the barrel. Now we can actually compete.
People sacrifice a lot for the sport.
I am just realizing now everything that they had to go through in order for us to just play a simple game.
I love you! It's always been about togetherness.
You said it once and you said it before, them Snowdens are not too bad Ringette players.
All very, very good players. All spend a lot of time at the rink. I know that these younger girls have spent a lot of time watching their older sisters play, and it's fun to watch them in a very nice family.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to this fantastic evening we have here. Great game so far between the Atlantic Attack and Rive-Sud. What an amazing comeback they're making right now. There was 2-0 deficit and coming back with the 2 goals unanswered from Rive-Sud. Really capitalizing on that second quarter there. So we're really excited to have everyone here. We have some young fans with their jerseys right now. Cheering on their favorite team. Obviously, we're local to Montreal, so the favorites here are the Rive-Sud de Révolution. But Atlantic Attack coming a long way to get to Montreal, based out of Dieppe, New Brunswick, so they had quite a travel time, but luckily it wasn't too somber, considering it is the fall weather and what great colors we have to have the drive down. So today we have Rive-Sud against Atlantic Attack once again. Rive-Sud in black and Atlantic Attack in white. Fantastic matchup we have. Atlantic Attack looking to get their first win here this weekend and really capitalizing on all those points. Rive-Sud again making sure to keep their streak alive. All right, so we're going to go for a quick commercial break, and hopefully you guys are ready for this next half while the Zamboni continues to clear the ice and getting ready for the third period.
They're just superhumans, and they come from a humble background.
Seeing my sisters make big teams, it made me realize even though we're from this little province, you can make your dreams come true if you work hard.
They just love the game so much.
8 seconds remaining. Snowden with a shot.
This past season, the 2 of them scored 97 and 96 points each. That's in 24 games.
My earliest memory of Ringette is my dad making an outdoor rink in the backyard.
Our older sisters did not go easy on us. There was no mercy in our family.
She knows what I'm capable of. I know what she's capable of.
So they've always been really close. Moncton sisters ready to take on Ringette World.
All right, in. This is the game we came here to play, guys.
They said that if she got another concussion, she'd never be able to play Ringette again.
Oh, nice break. I'm always scared that I don't get hurt.
When we first started the Atlantic Attack, we were at the bottom of the barrel. Now we can actually compete.
People sacrifice a lot for the sport.
I am just realizing now everything that they had to go through in order for us to just play a simple game.
I love you!
It's always been about togetherness.
You said it once and you said it before, them Snowdens are not too bad Ringette players.
All very, very good players. All spend a lot of time at the rink. I know that these younger girls have spent a lot of time watching their older sisters play, and it's fun to watch them in a very nice family.
Welcome back, everyone, from wherever you're tuning in, if it's in Canada or abroad. Welcome to this fantastic weekend we have here. We have today for you since a couple of periods now, we have Rive-Sud Révolution versus Atlantic Attack. Very tight game so far. It is 2-2. Atlantic Attack gaining the advantage right off the first quarter with 2 rapid goals, and then followed by the second period where Rive-Sud really regroups to tie it all up for them. And what a fantastic performance by the goaltenders. The rookie goaltender, we have Georgia Fraser, and making a really good effort to keep New Brunswick in this game and fighting off the strong, powerful offensive attack from the Rive-Sud Révolution. And then on the other side, you have Laurie Saint-Pierre, veteran goaltender, who is going to be present at the Team Canada for the World Championships happening earlier this November. So to keep an eye on her with her key saves, keeping Rive-Sud into the game. So welcome back, Louis.
Sorry, I had to run downstairs, and the arena is beautiful, but it's like a maze in here. I got lost downstairs.
I heard it was quite the maze.
And I had a locked door, and I found at the end of the game we're going to have Manon Vauteau in our interview. So I found the coaches of Attack to tell them. So thank you everybody at home, all over Canada, to be with us on this Saturday night.
Lots of family and friends tuning in from the arena and even online watching us here. If you like what you're seeing, stay tuned. There will be another match coming up after this one. It's going to be Montreal versus Eastern Ontario.
So we can see here the plays in our first half. They're beautiful key saves by the rookie goaltender, and I don't even know what to say about Laurie Saint-Pierre, how she kept her whole team in the game. And after a few huge saves, Rive-Sud bounced back, and we're back to square one. It came back to 2-2. You can see her, Saint-Pierre was left alone on this play. She absolutely couldn't do nothing.
And not an easy shot either to take. You saw again the ring going up the stick, and being able to release the shot anyways into the net was quite athleticism.
But in the interview, we're talking to Larocque, and what she was saying with this, how can I say, modified team of the Atlantic Attack is that they're not used to seeing them play that way. They're used to see both Snowden sisters together, doing the cycle, preparing, and now one sister isn't there. So the whole, how can I say, the whole team isn't playing the same way they used to. So even for them, they had to adjust.
And way to adapt to for Atlantic Attack, not having both sisters of Snowden being on the ice there, but still capitalizing on those first throw goals. In the first period. Really a really great matchup we have here today.
Oh yeah, really.
And look at that ice, all freshly resurfaced. Nothing like a fresh ice to step on.
Exactly.
So we have the half wrapping up, and in about a couple of seconds here, we'll have both teams entering the ice with the officials. And quick information: we actually have 3 officials, 2 on ice, and 1 that's actually in the box where she will be doing the resetting the clock, and looking for the referee. Doing kind of like a one finger in the air and making circles and signaling the reset for the shot clock.
It's for the shot clock. It's Marjorie Legros, and the 2 referees for this game are Marc Saint-Hilaire and Chris Fair.
So both teams enter the ice here, getting ready for this next exciting half we have. So hopefully you guys are ready, because this should be a good fight until the end, as Atlantic Attack looks for their first win this weekend, and Rive-Sud looking to keep their perfect season and be, I believe, 4-0.
I love Laurie Saint-Pierre's mask with the big Team Canada logo on the side. They're really awesome.
And we have Snowden and Vauteau, who will also be part of the Team Canada national team in Finland coming up earlier this November. So keep an eye out for that, and take a look at those amazing level of Ringette playing. We'll have teams such as Finland and Canada for the senior level, and as well in the U21 level. And also we have a relève that will be performing in Finland, which is pretty exciting for those kids, to really gain experience and
new programs from Ringette Canada that are really, really stepping up Ringette in the whole country there. I know a lot of kids that are going to La Relève and follow La Relève, and it's a really great experience.
Definitely it is. So the game has started back, and it's 33 minutes each period. So buckle up, guys. This should be a good one.
So we're going back on the other way. Dumont going to try to take a quick advance here on the Rive-Sud side.
Nice Pierre Lavoie.
Oh, nice backhand shot. Great save by the goalie, Fraser. Going back the other way. I think the key for this second half for Rive-Sud is going to try to score maybe the first goal, not trail. And if
you do not want to give space there. You want to make sure to close off that gap between the goal crease and the center. You don't want to let Atlantic Attack to take advantage of that.
Nice hard shot. Nice pass to Lacombe. Lacombe waiting for players to get back on the ice. Lacombe. Oh, nice shot. Right on the crossbar.
Oh.
The goalie's best friend. Going back, Larocque leaves the ring back to Plante.
The triangle being very aggressive for Atlantic Attack, really pushing the forwards from Rive-Sud outside that NE3 end zone, so their co-teammates can really stick check them off the NE3 end line.
They're really, really testing the goalie on her pads low.
It really burns the goaltenders out, going up and down.
Oh yeah, that's it exactly.
They've had already a game this morning, so they're looking to tire out the goaltenders, even though they probably did not goaltend this morning. But fatigue still settles in after all that traveling they had as well for Atlantic Attack. And here comes Larocque's replay here.
Larocque really powers herself right towards the triangle, and she shoots from far away. Her goal a little bit earlier on was from far away, but it's absolute laser beams that are going in. So
absolutely.
Sometimes on television, it's not the good, how can I say it?
Fantastic goal from Camille Lavoie. Right
nice
up, and that's what we call a one-timer.
Exactly.
Not an easy thing to do in Ringette. As I mentioned earlier, you really have to have that perfect timing to release the shot into the net. Fantastic goal.
And again, here we can see it's going to be a low shot. Great. The position for the shot is absolutely perfect.
Absolutely.
A foot and a half from the ice, just when the goal is going to drop. And that's a perfect shot. So what I was saying a little bit earlier on, Rive-Sud, I think, really, really wanted to take a quick advance in this second half. And I'm anxious to see if Attack's going to be able to bounce back. Momentum is swinging each minute that we're going more in this game. The momentum switching for Rive-Sud. Nice save once again.
They need to really close up that triangle, not let Brittany Snowden get into that center zone to shoot. Very powerful.
Deep in the zone. Battling there. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Attack back with the ring.
Good pressure from the defenseman there, Rive-Sud.
Manon Vautour loses the ring. We're going back to Audrey-Anne Plante. Plante waiting for players to come. Drops the ring back. Another shot. Oh, whistles right on the left side of Fraser. Back on the line.
Interesting fact, we have Plante, who is coach of the Team Quebec for the Canada Games coming up.
Audrey-Anne Plante that has a great program for all the young Ringette players. They really, really look up to Audrey-Anne. She's a really big benchmark, especially on the south shore of Montreal. Audrey-Anne Plante is not just an awesome player, but an awesome person to
Yes,
meet.
I agree. And I had the opportunity to be coached by her in my younger years and even to play with her. And what a fantastic player. And her knowledge and her want to share that knowledge. It's fantastic. It's just great. And she brings a lot to the sport. And they brought the gold medal last time in the Canadian Games. So fantastic to see here still playing with the Rive-Sud.
So the ring's going to go back to Fraser. There's a lot of people here in the stands, but I can notice that it's fun that everything's passing on TV and we're going to go worldwide.
Yep.
But a lot of people like better staying in their couches at home and listening to us than to come to Montreal and this beautiful city, but sometimes traffic is horrible.
Oh, yes, yes. It's not always easy to come to Montreal, that's for sure. But what a fantastic atmosphere we have so far. The kids and even the parents and families and friends all tuning in. And for anyone who's still interested, there's still games this weekend. We have a game tonight at 7 and 2 more games tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. So back in the corner, attacks going back the other way. Passes to Gallant. Gallant.
Atlantic wants to get out of this defensive zone.
Yeah.
Rive-Sud really pressuring
Intercepted
them.
all along the hook. Right on the helmet there. We can see the goalie shaking her head. I'm telling you, it's not a puck, but when those things hit your helmet, I mean, you can feel it.
Like you said, it's a laser beam shot there.
Yeah.
So you see Plant unfortunately got her stick in the goaltender crease, so that will be a violation and a free pass from the goaltender of Atlantic Attack. And here comes the replay. Oh, and we'll come back to that one a little bit later, but great shot by Larocque.
Beal. Right in front of Rive-Sud's bench. Battling there, she falls. Going back to Rive-Sud.
Fantastic pressure once again, capitalizing on the neutral zone, sorry.
To Lacaille. Crashing the net here. We're trying to organize ourselves on the Rive-Sud. Always 3-2 here, the score after 3 periods. In the back of the net, taking our time. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. We're going to go for a reset shot probably. In the corner, Cezia. We got the reset. We just barely touched it. But
Lavoie with that sneaky retour, we say in French.
Right, that's it. I just want to take a moment too to say all the people at home around the country, and we know that most people that are watching us speak English, so we're going to go back to the replay here. One shot, great save. Another shot, post. Goalie's best friend, and we're going back.
And you really want to capitalize on those rebounds and get those kind of dirty goals that we would call them.
Yeah.
Those will make a difference, especially in tight games like today, 3-2. You want to gain that advantage right there.
Je veux juste prendre un instant, Cassandra, pour expliquer au monde à la maison, à cause que nous sommes diffusés dans le Canada au complet et pas juste le pays, mais mondialement. Ringette Canada nous ont demandé de parler beaucoup en anglais, mais on pense à vous, peuple francophone. Donc, merci d'être avec nous à la maison. Just taking a moment to explain to the people back home.
Yes, for sure.
So, okay, we're going back. Snowden with the ring.
A lot of cross ice and long ice passes. And a quick reminder, we cannot make a pass through both blue lines. It has to be one blue line at a time. Nice stick check.
Nice play here.
Again, Boucher really impressing us this weekend with her rookie season.
We're going to have in the second game tonight, I'm going to interview 2 rookies on Montreal mission, so we're going to be able to ask them how the transition from AA to NRL is going.
Because it is a big transition.
I
mean, we have veteran players ranging of all ages, and with years of experience who play Team Canada and the Canadian games, and the maturity it takes as well to be able to adapt to the NRL level is a big gap.
Yeah.
But that's why it makes the sport so interesting and exciting, right, for these athletes.
So it's always a 3-2 here at the arena Sylvio Mantha in Montreal. Tripping here, a big battle there right in front of we can see here we're talking about Marjorie Legros with the shot clock.
So here we'll have a move it or lose it ruling, that would be called. So essentially we had Rive-Sud who was caught on the boards there and was unable to keep the ring circulating. So he became immobilized with the 2 defending Atlantic Attack players. So that will be advantage free pass for Atlantic.
So we're going back at this face-off circle. Melançon. Richard. Richard. Along the ramp by Lacaille. Intercepted.
Oh, and the referee there just got a pass.
He fell there. We're going back. Rive-Sud.
The Rock.
Lavoie. To Keeble.
Oh,
back
sorry,
to Lavoie.
Lavoie.
We're on a 2-on-1. Shooting right on the goalie's pads. Going back the other way.
And Rive-Sud being really relentless and not giving much space for Atlantic Attack to get out of their defensive zone and really neutralizing that neutral zone there.
I
Very
feel
important.
too that Rive-Sud's defense is tightening up. Saint-Pierre, that had a lot of shots in the first half, still had a few really nice saves, but on if we're looking at shots on both sides, Rive-Sud's taking the advantage slowly there. Another great shot by Plante. Awesome save by the goalie.
So you heard the referees there screaming 2 and signaling a hand signal with 2 fingers up, signaling that there is a 2-line blue pass. A pass of 2 blue lines.
Going back to Rive-Sud. Next goal can hurt Attack. We know how quick goals are done in Ringette. Takes about, from the face-off to the net, maybe 5-6 seconds, but can't leave. Oh, another hard shot right on the ice.
Oh, and a dive from the defenseman there to make sure to not get a shot in from Rive-Sud.
We passed in the circle here, so the wing's going to go back.
So you see here how Atlantic is pushing really the attackers from Rive-Sud outside the zone, so they have that support from the forwards, so they can stick check as well and be more implicated in the defensive play and gain back that ring.
Once again, we saw a hard shot from Larocque from about 20 feet away from the goalie. So it's not really attacking the net like in a 6-7 foot radius. It's shots from far away, but they're so hard. Goalie they just blast by the goalie.
And like you mentioned earlier, you want to try the goalie.
Oh! I think it bounced in her back. It hit the post in the back, and either way.
Well, maybe get a closer look there in a coming replay.
Rive-Sud just replied with 4 goals.
And you take a look here, and it sneaks by, and Boucher with her 5th goal today.
Awesome performance by the rookie Boucher. Oh, it's their only rookie in Rive-Sud this year. So going back.
Let's see how
Snowden.
Atlantic will bounce back from this.
I mean, with the performance of Laurie Saint-Pierre, it gets in the players' heads when your goalie is seeing the ring every angle. It gets into the head of the players on the other side, and it's not that they lose confidence in their plays, but it does a bit.
It does. It does. And making those key saves, it then gives them back that confidence and help the team gain confidence as well to go back and attack.
So we got Keeble. Leaves the ring behind to Lacombe. Lacombe loses the ring. We're approaching the last 2 minutes and a half of this third period. Snowden.
You do not want to let her get that shot in.
No.
And great defending, keeping that triangle nice and tight and pushing her out, losing time for Atlantic Attack.
10 seconds left on the shot clock. You're going to hear the goalie stick. Moving back. Gonna have to shoot soon for the reset. No
Good
room,
pressure.
and he lost the ring. It's gonna go back to Saint-Pierre.
So shot clock runs down, becomes a violation. So it becomes a Rive-Sud possession. And chips up Laurie right there.
Rive-Sud's going back the other way. Plante in the middle. Battling for the ring. Comes back to Plante. Gives back. As quickly.
Into the claw there.
Deep in the zone. Already 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Plante. We're talking about Plante a little bit earlier on. She's one of the oldest players in the circuit. And
And it's great
What can I say? Knowledge is everything.
Absolutely, and it's great for the sport as well because back in the day, we didn't have necessarily players with experience coaching behind the bench, and having girls like Audrey-Anne Plante being behind the bench, and people like Stéphanie Séguin, Julie Blanchette, Cassie Chim, and Claudia Jeté as well. You know, it's great to see the women behind the bench with those experiences, and you know, having seen all levels as well.
Exactly. So the ring's going back to Rive-Sud. Keeble on the face-off circle.
As you can see, they're using the screen possibly for a shot here.
Oh, that was a great play. You just saw it. She just nudged the Atlantic attack player.
So Atlantic being a little bit more aggressive here in the triangle, really pressuring Rive-Sud to make that mistake offensively.
What a great save. Glove save from the rookie goaltender. Imagine a player that's coming up, a rookie. Imagine a goaltender. I wouldn't want... I love goalies. I mean, I'm passionate about goalies. That was a hard trip here. Just hope she's okay.
Yeah, definitely a lot of pressure there for goaltenders moving up, especially like you said, into that gap of going from the junior level, cadet level, and then NRL.
So she was crashing the net really hard, and that was a hard
trip there.
Yeah, a hard trip.
Be a nice advantage for Rive-Sud to capitalize and gain once again a lead.
The wind is in the sails for Rive-Sud now. Plante always on the ice here.
With 40 seconds left in this quarter.
Going back to Raymond Couturier. Goes back to Larocque. 4 in the zone.
So essentially, like we mentioned earlier this game, we talked about that thin red line above the 2 circles there in the offensive and defensive zone. So what that signifies is only 3 players from each team may enter that zone. Unless a goaltender then is pulled, then we can enter an extra player. But essentially, it's always 3 from each team, and Rive-Sud unfortunately went 4.
So for all the people around the world that are wondering where Ringette gets played, when you get to your local ice, if this little line is there, you got Ringette in your region. If there is not, you can call your mayor and ask them to have a Ringette team soon. Okay, so we're going back. Snowden. Hard shot. Great save by St. Pierre. The ring bounces right back. Was going to Plante.
Unfortunately, the defenders crossed the goaltender crease, so it'll be a ring Atlantic attack in the defensive zone.
Great pass by Snowden here. Great shot.
Good pressure. The defender, despite being pushed out, was still able to fight off that shot there and making it harder for Atlantic to shoot. And you can hear the fans here, the young fans cheering on Rive-Sud. What a great atmosphere it is to be here right now and to have those kids cheering on.
Yeah, you can see down a little bit lower. I don't know if we see them on the camera, but a lot of kids that came here with their jerseys from their local association. So it's really fun. It's fun to see. We were playing in the hub in New Brunswick a few weeks ago, and a lot of rookies, they don't know how to handle. We're going to see the few replays from the game.
While the teams regroup, and Atlantic looking for their first win here.
So great save here. So Larocque with another great shot. So we can say that in this third period, the advantage really went on Rive-Sud's side there.
And I wonder what was said in the dressing room. You know, they said it was different to attack against a team like New Brunswick now that they had to adapt their team with some missing players. So great job from the coaches and the team to really settle in and, you know, regain that confidence in that lead.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking on both sides.
And a lot of fantastic stick checking here.
Yeah.
Again, lots of pressure now is being put on the shoulders of Atlantic. As you can see in a couple of the last of these replays, their triangle being the defensive method of fighting off the attack of the opponents.
Yeah.
It's really becoming more aggressive, going large to the boards and trying to pinch the Rive-Sud players. And hopefully it'll work out for them, but it's going to be tough and a lot of energy spending to gain that ring back.
It was great passing. So this was a really, really good third period. So we're going back to the fourth and the last period, 13 minutes of play, and
still 4-2 Rive-Sud.
Yeah, and they're on the power play.
With 1 minute and 5 seconds left to go in the power play for Rive-Sud.
So I was talking a little bit earlier, like the rookies, when they're back in the NRL, they don't always know how to react to young fans to come to see them.
Yeah, definitely.
So is it autographs? Is it pictures? So they had a little crash course how to greet the young fans. It was really fun to see.
And it's always heartwarming to see. And again, it's still a very young sport, Ringette. It's been around only for like more than 50 years, right? So, you know, we're still trying to make our mark here in women's sports. And as you guys can see, what a fantastic match and what a beautiful sport to play. And for the kids as well to learn and have fun.
Hard shot here by Larocque. They was trying to go top shelf on Fraser. Plante on the ice, looking for Larocque. Larocque, great dab here.
And the key here is to be patient. 30 seconds is a lot of time to settle in and wait for that key moment to take a shot.
Exactly.
Which is Atlantic not quite giving right now, and they're doing a fantastic job.
Reset done. Back to Fraser. Fraser looking at her options. Tosses the ring back. We're going back the other way. LeBlanc looking for options, coming back, staying
nice
in
patience.
The middle of the rink. Turnover. A lot of turnovers on the Atlantic attack side. Lavoie with the ring. Fresh legs on the ice for Rive-Sud. Back.
And using that open space to make those passes. That is fantastic to gain advantage and really settling into the zone.
In the corner.
Keeble, a powerful forward there coming in.
Back to number 88, Courtney Keeble.
Another veteran player with the Rive-Sud team, bringing a lot of depth there for the team.
Rive-Sud here that's just giving a clinic at the beginning of this fourth period. And Atlantic Attack going to have to find a solution because they're down 2 goals and they got 10 minutes left.
Yeah, and right now it seems to be that Rive-Sud has the momentum right now. So we want to keep that that energy from Atlantic to keep pressuring them.
And for people worldwide, you know, when you look at hockey games, it's often 3-2, 4-3. In Ringette, it's very, very, happens high score. I'm saying a high score, and now it's 4-2, which is a low score for Ringette, especially at this caliber. But even for the young kids or the oldest players, it's normal for a Ringette game to finish 9-7 or stuff like that. You know, it's very high speed, and but now we got 2 great goalies here, so that's why we got a really low score.
Indeed, and you said it very well. It's a high-speed game, and there's a lot of passing involved. And with the shot clock, it forces the team to really go and shoot at the net and make a play.
Exactly.
So that's why we see a little bit more goals happening.
Rive-Sud always in possession. Leaving back to number 99, Camille Lavoie. Lavoie. Shot clock's been reset. Rive-Sud. Cross pass to Lacombe. Lacombe, 16 seconds left on the shot clock. It's very hard for the goalie because each time they're staying in attack zone since the beginning. And I mean, it's really hard on the goalie's legs. She's always in a full squat, moving side to side. So it's not just shots, but it's moving her that really gets into her legs.
It's a special kind of breed of athlete to be a goaltender and to receive those shots head on and staying in that tough position, as you mentioned.
Pass in the back of the net to number 4. We're cycling 16 seconds. We already lost 15 seconds in their zone. Intercepted by a number 88, Courtney Keeble. Keeble in front of attack's bench. Long pass. Oh, hard collision here. No, we got a penalty on the game.
And it's going to be a Rive-Sud delay penalty.
Yeah. So hard collision.
Here comes a replay. So you see here, she stretches out, but she has not controlled the ring yet, and because there's a collision head-on, I guess that's where you get the body checking.
So we're going to go on the power play. We've got 8 minutes, 48 seconds left in this fourth and final period for this awesome matchup. Atlantic Attack against Rive-Sud Révolution.
This power play couldn't come at a better timing right now. It's the last period of the game. They need to come back 2 more goals. And as you mentioned, it comes fast, those goals. So hopefully they can capitalize here.
Rive-Sud that's going to try to stay out of the box for, because like you were mentioning a little bit earlier on, 3 against 2. That's another,
yes.
That's a big power play. So
definitely. I'm not wishing any more penalties, but if you guys have the opportunity to see that in the game,
3 against 2,
it's something to see.
Yeah. It's a great passing. I mean, it's we'll probably see one in the weekend. So Atlantic Attack that's passing the ring very well. Was looking for Voto with the ring. 18 seconds left on the shot clock.
And you see the 2 forwards there really trying to do a blocked style play against the defenders of the Rive-Sud so they can sneak into that center zone.
LeBlanc here with an awesome shot. Great glove save by Larry Saint-Pierre. Going back the other way. Thibault was looking for the ring.
Right now, Atlantic Attack looking to pull their goaltender here.
That's something in Ringette that they do a lot, because when they pull out the goalie, we can have 4 players in the zone.
Exactly, and it becomes a better advantage. It becomes 4-on-3 now, which it becomes way more significant to attack.
Exactly.
But he's still doing excellent to fight that off right now. Staying very calm. Even Larry Saint-Pierre able to make that stick pass. Something that you don't see too often in Ringette. Usually they'll take it with their hands and kind of dish it out. Fantastic play.
We're going back the other way.
And it's running down their penalty, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what you want. You want to bring down that penalty and not give control to Atlantic Attack to pull their goaltender and have that 4-on-3 advantage in the zone.
So we're pulling back Fraser again. So once she's on the bench, we can go 4 in the zone.
And interesting enough, they don't need to add a 6th player.
Yeah.
What's important here is that they have 4 players in, and if they want to put their goaltender back on the ice, a player from that zone needs to remove themselves from the any 3 in line, so it becomes 3.
It's a lot of coordination with the coaches, with the goalies, with.
It becomes very stressful moments, and it can get panicky behind the bench.
Yeah, exactly. So we got Boucher here.
And again, a veteran move, nice and calm to make that pass in the neutral zone.
Back to 77, Eleanor Cesia with the ring.
Rive-Sud is going to want to look again to control the ring despite the penalty being over, but keeping that lead to 2-goal advantage.
Reset shot on the goalie that tosses it right back to Snowden. Snowden breaks. Nice pass in the middle of the ice to Julie Richard. Richard, number 19.
And great defending from Sarah Bernard-Lacaille here to make sure to pinch the offense of Atlantic Attack.
We got a penalty against Rive-Sud.
Another delayed penalty. You need to stay disciplined if they want to keep that lead. The beautiful triangle.
We pulled the goalie out on attacks.
And an unfortunate shot attempt there for LeBlanc, trying to get to the net, but ends up falling. Hopefully they can still gain a goal here with their power play. So here's a penalty.
It's going to be a slashing penalty.
Oh? I'm not sure. I'm unsure what the call was there. Did you happen to see what the ref called? Was it
he called a slash.
Slashing? Okay.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I missed that on the replay, but it will be power play New Brunswick. Atlantic Attack.
So we're going back to Voto. Oh, hard shot.
Beautiful
Great
save.
blocker save by Larry Saint-Pierre.
And looking for that grinding goal, for that rebound to get it in.
Voto with a shot too high. Nice pressure here from Attack. 5 minutes. We're approaching the last 5 minutes of play. Back to Snowden. Back to Voto. Voto trying to move
making that triangle become unstable for Rive-Sud. As you said, a lot of passing going on to make them go left and right. It's very tiring for the defensive team to fight off.
The goalie was going backwards and...
and there's a 3-on-2 here coming in.
Back to Snowden.
Oh, beautiful control by Snowden right here.
Yeah. We're going to have to start to go all in here on the Atlantic attack side there.
And unlike the common box theme that you would see in hockey, circulating outside of the triangle or the defending team, you see there's a player really going in front of the goaltender there for a screen or for that quick pass in front of the net.
Voto, long pass to Snowden. Snowden, shot blocked by the defense.
Hadn't that ring gone up on her stick, maybe she probably could have released it on that one-timer. The importance of holding our sticks right in Ringette.
Exactly.
I don't know how many times I've told younger players, hold your stick right. You don't want that ring to go up too often for those key moments for a goal.
Go back to Julie Richard. Richard with the ring, trying to pass to Beal. We're back in the zone.
A lot of skating for
the goal.
I mean,
Fraser's going to sleep well tonight, I believe, because man, she had a big game today. We're passing reset shot on Laurie Saint-Pierre.
3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Atlantic really needs to get some more shots on net in order to get one past Laurie Saint-Pierre, who's just been relentless in saving them.
After 2 quick goals, I mean, she's been an absolute wall for Rive-Sud and a big part. If they win, she will be a big part of their success.
And right here, smart move as well to hold that ring and let that 5-second countdown go. So to allow the team of Rive-Sud just to recuperate and get some fresh legs out on there to defend against the Atlantic team right now, who are forward in the zone once again with the goaltender pulled.
Rive-Sud's going to start controlling with that time slowly.
Kind of like in football.
Exactly.
You want to run down the clock, and you had that 30-second possession. You want to run it down.
Exactly. Patience.
Absolutely.
Attack. Long pass. Back to Beal. Beal was going low on Saint-Pierre. Back to Snowden. Beal that was going for a one-timer. Hard shot right on Saint-Pierre's pads. Long toss from Saint-Pierre.
As you can see, she used her blocker this time to dish out the ring to her teammates there. Good pressure. Rive-Sud in the neutral zone. Way to capitalize and to regain control.
Going back to Cunial in the back of the net.
2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Game's winding down slowly. Larocque. What a...
again,
the athleticism. It's unbelievable. Plant. Back to Larocque on the backside.
So we're not necessarily looking for the shot on goal here, but mostly the reset, right? We're not looking for the goal.
So I'm going downstairs to pass the players' interview. So thank you, everybody at home, and I'm leaving the mic back to Cassandra. Thank you.
So Rive-Sud here, winding down the clock and taking control with 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Staying really outside the zones, not putting themselves in danger with the triangle. But right here, Larocque is looking for a reset and gets the ring back and goes for the pass to Plante, but misses just a couple of seconds to get that shot on net. And quickly does Plante give the ring to the goaltender while there's a changeup for Atlantic. And some confusion there out in the sortie zone that we say in French. Dumont with the cross-ice pass into the open ice. Unfortunately, no one to get that ring back, so it's going to be Atlantic ring looking for the pass here in the neutral zone. And as time winds down, there's about a minute left to go, and Atlantic still looking for 2 goals in order to stay in this game right now. And there's a cross-ice pass, but can't quite pick it there. Vautour, and a collision. And it's going to be another penalty for Rive-Sud coming up. So they're waiting to set up to put their 4th player here. 40 seconds to go. they still have control. And when a penalty is called and delayed, the shot clock does reset for a 30-second advantage. Vautour with the back pass. Can't quite capitalize here, so it's going to be a stop for the call, which will be, I believe, a boarding. So for everyone watching with us, thank you for being here, and what a fantastic game we've had so far. Quick thank you to our sponsors, the Government of Canada, Gatorade, Sports Play, Athena Ringette, and all our team sports sponsors here for the women's sports. It's great to have you. And it's brought to you by ISI Digital Broadcasting. Thank you guys again for this wonderful setup so we can allow to show this beautiful sport across the world and kind of show off a bit what our athletes are all about here in Ringette. So a quick timeout called, I believe, by Atlantic, trying to regroup and get those 2 quick goals. And as Louis mentioned earlier, it goes really quickly, those goals. And with a fast-paced game, with the passing through the blue lines, the shot clock, we really have to capitalize on that, and it can really happen quickly, those high-score games. So right here, it's going to be important right now for Rive-Sud to stay calm, stay nice and tight, and defend off the Atlantic attack there from entering that center zone. That's where they're most dangerous with their powerful shots. And to try to cut those passes as well across the ice. And right now, I believe it's going to be Rive-Sud ring. And there must have been a violation that happened. And with the stoppage of play, they reset the play into a face-off circle. 18 seconds left to go. Goaltender is pulled. Cross-ice pass by Atlantic. Oh, and can't quite spear for Brittany Snowden. 10 seconds to go. And good control by Lacaille here to wind down the clock as much as possible. It'll be goaltender ring, and with the 5-second countdown, it will be match for Rive-Sud, keeping a perfect season so far. And Atlantic attack, unfortunately, with the loss. They're going to look for their first win tomorrow. And what a fantastic matchup we had here, coming from a 2-0 deficit and just coming back with a 4-2 win here. Great, great gameplay from both teams. So the final score, 4-2, Rive-Sud in black and Atlantic attack in white. And the teams here come at the center ice to give the traditional handshake after each post game. A sign of respect and team sportsmanship here that we do every game. And you can hear the fans here clapping and cheering on their teams here. We have lots of families and friends, even from the Atlantic attack. We have the refs as well. They are getting the handshake for their fantastic work. We have about, let's see here, quite a bit of refs across Canada. We have about 1,500 officials registered here to do the officiating, 2 on ice and 1 inside the penalty box to deal with the shot clock here. And you can hear the fans cheering on. And look at these replays here. Lavoie with a quick backhand shot. Didn't quite get it. Larocque again shooting from far. And as Louis mentioned it, they tried from every possible zone to shoot. And what a fantastic goal as well from Lavoie here. Not an easy thing to do, those one-timers. The perfect timing you need. And great goaltending as well from Fraser here. Doing a lot of key saves for New Brunswick. But unfortunately, they couldn't quite bounce back from that goal advantage from Rive-Sud. Doing a fantastic work. And as he said, Louis, it's not easy for a goaltender. You know, rookie season coming to the NRL, it's such a huge adaptation to do, and fantastic job on her. And some nice dive plays from the defensemen here. So we're going to have a quick interview with Vautour and Louis down at the Ice Center.
Bonjour, nous sommes ici avec le numéro 23 de l'Atlantique, attaque Manon Vautour. Bonjour Manon.
Allô.
Est-ce que tu peux me compter ton match de la première période jusqu'à la fin, s'il te plaît, dans tes mots?
C'était quand même difficile. Je pense qu'on était vraiment bonnes, mais on manquait un peu de consistance un peu. Puis ils mettaient beaucoup de pression, fait que c'était difficile. Ouais.
Ils se sont bien ajustés à demi, on dirait. Hein?
Oui, vraiment. Ouais.
Manon, on a vu beaucoup de nouveaux visages dans l'équipe de l'attaque cette année. Est-ce qu'on peut dire que vous êtes un peu dans une phase de reconstruction ou...
Oui, un peu. On a une de nos meilleures joueuses qui est enceinte, fait qu'on a perdu une de nos bonnes joueuses. Mais on essaie de créer ce qu'on peut, puis les joueuses qu'on a eues sont vraiment bonnes, fait qu'on essaie de développer ça.
Excellent. Tu retournes aux mondiaux cette année? Est-ce que c'est ta deuxième année que tu vas aux mondiaux?
Oui.
Est-ce que tu es préparé différemment cette année à comparer aux autres années? Plus d'expérience, moins de stress, ça se passe comment?
Oui, un peu moins de stress, mais quand même un peu de stress parce qu'on n'a pas nécessairement pratiqué ensemble. Fait que c'est quand même tout nouveau, puis c'est la première fois que je compétitionne au niveau senior. Fait que j'ai hâte de voir comment ça va aller. Okay. Ouais.
Bon, mais je te remercie beaucoup pour cette entrevue, puis je te souhaite une excellente saison et des bons mondiaux.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci. De retour à toi, Cassandra.
It becomes harder with the time to give time back, so... But eventually I'll come back to it. Yeah. Yes, so we are back here with the replays for this game. And what a fantastic matchup we had here with the Atlantic Attack and Rive-Sud. You can see some of the key shots here. They're shooting from everywhere, from below the net, close to the net, outside the net. And a fantastic matchup. And thank you, everyone, for tuning in here tonight with all this matchup. And we're hoping to see you soon for the next game at 7 o'clock. Have a great night, everyone.